Hello, everyone, and welcome to the KMB Music Den. My name is Keith, and I wasn't planning on filming a video today. And as I'm not friends with him, I don't know him, but one of my inspirations for starting the channel, Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility, he always says, these are the videos that we hate to make. But I learned earlier today that, as you all know by now, the great Tina Turner has left us at the age of 83. Born in 1939, and she leaves us today, May 24th, 2023. When I think of Tina, I think of the 80s. I grew up in the 80s. My formative years of listening to music and becoming obsessed with music my ages were 6 to 16, from 80 to 90, basically. So Tina was a big part of that. She was all over the radio, all over MTV, and deservedly so. To be honest, I'm not as familiar with her earlier years with Ike Turner. That's all well documented. Some great music there too. But as a kid growing up in the 80s, it was Private Dancer, What's Love Got to Do with It, We Don't Need Another Hero. Just so many great radio hits, fantastic, unique voice. And she was so much more than a singer, and she was a performer first, really, not to take anything away from her voice, but she got up there, and we all know the crazy legs and the dancing, and just had the audience in the palm of her hand, and especially with the voice too. But yeah, she really is just one of those icons from the 80s that it's hard to say goodbye to. I was quite upset when I heard the news today. Lived a long life, still looked terrific at 83, we all know that. But Tina is really just one of those special artists, performers, singers, and females. She was a big inspiration for a lot of the females that we see today that have come up through the ranks in today's music. But Tina really was one of those pioneers, and really left her footprint, and she leaves us with a ton of great music. But it's always hard to say goodbye. This album is really, Private Dancer. This is the one. If you're going to own one, if you're just kind of a casual fan, well, you might get a greatest hits, of course. She has a couple different greatest hits collections on compact disc that are really comprehensive, very well done, that would probably serve you, well. But this has, What's Love Got to Do with It? Better Be Good to Me, which is one of her hits, but I think one of her underrated songs. And of course, the title track, Private Dancer, was just a huge video on MTV, huge radio hit, deservedly so. So the nice big shot of her here is the inside of the gatefold of her Foreign Affair album, which I believe was from the late 80s. What a beauty, what a queen, right? And Break Every Rule is another album of hers that I have. I was actually listening to that first side of that right before I started this video. But again, as we all know now, the sad news, Tina Turner has left us at the age of 83. My name is Keith. This is the KMB Music Den. Thank you for watching, and spin some Tina tunes this week or tonight, and pay tribute to one of the queens, one of the greats, Tina Turner. Thanks, folks. We'll see you soon with more content.